So I don't know if everybody in the channel knows about my little secret. I think a lot of people know about my penchant for old trucks. Yeah, there's a bunch down there. But some of you newer members to the channel might not understand I have another little sort of an addiction. I like old motorcycles. I did used to ride a motorcycle. You might have seen a few of them in the workshop. So yeah, I have a few. Yeah. So there's a few more still not sitting out here. These are only here because I ran out of space last year, because these were over at mum and dad's place in one of their big sheds. When the place got sold, it all had to come here. So yeah, I sat it down on top of a tarp. This is to stop the grass growing up through them. And plus the black helps the snow and everything else melt and dry away quicker. That way there's not as much issue with standing dampness around them. 2 or 3 of those sleds are still viable, kind of. But what I was going to talk to you about it, oh yeah, there's this trailer's full of parked bikes, dismantled bikes. Yeah, there's just stuff. It's lots of stuff. But yeah, what I was going to show you was a very, very dear friend to the family, Lyle Miller. Good afternoon, caller. From Saskatchewan, Whitewood, Saskatchewan. Awesome guy. They have a great farm. He does trucking, and he now does scrapping business. So yeah, if you're ever looking for obsolete old stuff, you pass a word to me. I'll put it onto his shopping list, because what he does is he gets calls from real estate agents and different landowners where there's old yards and they just want it gone. They pay him to come in, scrap everything that's there, knock the buildings down, and leave a level, flat, clean, basically field. And that's what he does. He has a group of guys that work for him. His son also, Zach. So yeah, me and Lyle were doing a bit of horse trading. So he was coming up looking for some hay, because they got real short of hay last year, and we do what we can. So he brought some treasures that they had been putting aside for me. So yeah, this would have gone to the scrap. What I can tell is a 68. Not entirely sure of the size, because the placard's gone. It's a twin, so I'm thinking it's around about that 200cc ish. So yeah, I'll take it. So yeah, he's taking away some hay bales. He's got another one to bring to me, and then hopefully there's going to be some more wheeling and dealing and horse trading going on in the very near future. So yeah, there you go, everybody. For those that hadn't seen them, my stuff. Look how cute is that? Cute little button. So eventually the plan is that all of these will go into the workshop up onto the atrium up above where the gym is right now. But that gym will be getting moved now that the kids are out of the house. Gonna be. So yeah, stuff. It's the most dangerous time of the year. Yeah, that'll get your attention real quick. Gotta go and get some tools, because we have a cab with its head stuck in a gate. You're just gonna try and break my fingers now too, eh?
Well done, Piper Duck.
Only on this farm. So every day, every dang day, every time I come in here, every second day to put bales in, 140. Not the smartest cab. Yep. I'm going to enter a picture here. So that's how I had to get 140 out of the bale ring last time. I had to pick the whole bale ring up with it in there because its pelvis was jammed. Between its pelvis and its rib cage. Jammed in there. Laid it down, it finally squirmed itself out on its side and got out. So I doubt I'm going to have to make special bale feeders a little bit narrower. Just for the likes of 140A. Every time. Yeah. You little dirt bag. Oh my gosh. You're a bugger. So yeah, for those having a hard time understanding just how bad that cab was stuck, where, oh there's one there. Yeah, it's a bit mucky in here. So, that is the opening that this silly little bugger did. Yeah. So, that's it. That's the size of the opening the cab managed to get its head through. Honestly. Crazy. So, yeah, this pen is growing. It's like the village of the damned up here. We've now got 5 ladies in here. And as you can kind of see, their bags are all kinds of messed up. So yeah, they stay here with their babies, don't meet the bull. And then after weaning, tatty bye. Would tick control. Yeah. So yeah, we're getting up close to 80 calved cows. Or I think we're at 80 calved cows. But yeah, sorry I haven't uploaded to my normal schedule. Kind of had a crappy few days. Been really fighting my back. Don't know if many people know this, but I've had a couple of surgeries on my spine. Needless to say, I've had one disc in the lower part of my back completely replaced, and then I've had the next 3 vertebrae screwed and rodded and fused. So I have scars front and back. So yeah, it's a hot mess back there. But that's not so much the issue. I'll try and give you guys a Reader's Digest version. So we had a cow. She wasn't that old. I'm trying not to make you dizzy here. She wasn't that old, but her pelvis had gone through a bad calving years ago. Yeah, it's not good here. Squirrel, there you go. Man, that cab buggered my knee pretty bad. Wow. Yes, I've had knee surgeries too. So that cow, this was going to be our last year. We kept her longer than we'd really supposed to, but she made beautiful big calves. Really nice big calves. I think her heifer's in here. Big heifer. So, but we didn't think she was carrying. Like she was skinny compared to how she normally is. So we didn't think much of it. She was gaunt. She was limp. But after that last storm, when we had so much snow and ice here, see Liam's home right now. Everybody say hello, Liam. He's been out here with a bobcat cleaning all this up. But I've been trying to keep ahead of it, and I think one of the other cows kind of pushed her, and she went down into the schlop there. And we were here, like we saw it right away. She got up a couple of times, and as soon as she went to move, she slipped. So we did try to get her out here as quick as possible, but she went down and she wasn't getting up. So we got the bobcat and the chain and slid her out around and up onto the bedding over there as quick as we could to get her onto soft, solid ground. So she was trying to get up, but she couldn't finish it. She couldn't get the strength up on her front legs, and her back end would just collapse. So we were feeding her for a couple of days, looking after her, trying to get her strength back up, and she was going downhill. Every time she would try to get back up, it was just getting worse and worse. So I made the decision to put her out of her misery. So did the dirty deed, put the chains on, picked her up, took her away down to our nuisance ground, to where we let our bodies recycle as nature is supposed to do it. Got down there, and I just had this really bad feeling just in the pit of my stomach. So I got the old Alpha knife out, and I laid her out and started cutting in her abdomen. And I got to the stomach, and I put my hand in past the stomach, and I could feel a leg. And I was like, oh, dang it. So I cut the stomach as quick as I could, got it out of the way, got to the uterus wall, cut it. And at that point, I could see the leg, back legs. So I managed to grab the other back leg and get both legs and pull the baby out backwards, break the umbilical cord, dragged it out. And it was a beautiful, big baby steer, big bull calf. Probably all of 120, probably close to 130 by the size of it. Like, it was, holy crap, it was probably 5 feet long, that calf. There was no sign of life. So I tried for a good 5 minutes or so, doing the pumping and the pushing and the squeezing and all that stuff, and no, it didn't work. So yeah, that's kind of the reason. Just wasn't feeling like putting the last bit to this video, because tough ranching days, you know. But needs must. So yeah, hopefully I haven't been too much of a Debbie Downer on you guys, but the weather is good. You can hear the geese in the distance. That's the stream running down through the center of the section, going to beat billy goats. We're getting ready to put the first lot of calved cows out onto the pasture out here. Now, there's nothing to eat out there, but it's clean, fresh ground, and it's a bit drier than keeping them locked up in here. So that's going to hopefully happen the next couple of days. So we'll film that. It's always nice to see the babies and mums going out, kicking their heels up. And so yeah, we'll be doing the silage out in the tire feeders like we did at the end of the year. And we will still be, as you can see, there's bales out through there. We'll still be giving them bales out there. So yeah. So I'll sign off for now. I hope you all have a good day. And remember, like and subscribe. Tell your friends. Tell your enemies. Tell your frenemies. Tatty bye.